Another part of your social studies test today. You need to go to this link and it will take you to a test about the maps. While it's getting me signed in, yep, I'm going to be signed in as this person. Now, a couple of things. These items are hot link, they're hot buttons. So you just click on it. If you don't want to click it, if you don't want it picked, you unclick it. So you only want to click the names of nations. So if it's not a nation, the word for nation is a country. If it's not a country, a nation, don't click on it. Here, you will need to, in this space here, you'll need to answer, how did these nations interact in the American Revolutionary War? So, if you have England and Britain were allies who fought against, let's see, Germany. Would I give you the right answers? No, of course not. That's what you would say, a couple of spaces. That would take care of England, Britain, and Germany. You would need to include a sentence about the United States. And you might use this sentence starter. So, Germany and France were allies. No, wait a minute. Germany, come on, was allies with France to fight against Germany. No, you don't put that sentence, but this is how you would use these sentence starters to tell how these nations interacted. Now, this looks a little creepy, right? Here is a map of a battle. You see there's the Continental Army, the Delaware River. You see an arrow showing the Continental Army crossing the river. You see the Continental Army splitting up. You see a place, a town called Trenton. You need to decide what is the name of this battle. Maybe I want to call this the Battle of the Delaware River. That's the battle name. No, it's not, but that's what I'm putting. You put the name of this battle. The nations that are involved. Given what you know about this battle, what nations are involved. And yes, you can look back at the nations mentioned here. Yes, you can use your answers on this one to help you explain the nations here. The last one, whatever nations you list, let's say I list the nations of France and Germany. I would need to tell France was allies with Germany to fight for the Delaware River. That would explain, if these are my two nations that I say are shown, I have to tell what they are doing. So, name all of the nations you see involved and tell what they are doing then. And again, use these sentence starters to help you. You don't have to use all of them. That would be too much. Pick one, maybe two, that help you talk about every nation that's involved in the battle. Again, this one is fairly familiar. And if you need to zoom in to see things better, use this zoom in, and that should make it even easier than to say what the battle is, who the nations are, and how each nation interacted. Same thing for this one. If you need to zoom in as much as you can. List only nations that are involved in this battle. Name the battle that it goes with. And then make sure you tell what is each nation doing. The last thing that you need to do here is type in the date that these events happened. The Declaration of Independence, you must have a month, day, there's where the comma goes, and year. All the other three need to be years. These we have all studied, and these 4 dates you must know for 5th grade. These are fair game on any test or quiz for the rest of 5th grade. When you are done with this, don't forget, zooming it out makes it easier to get to the top, doesn't it? When you're done with it, don't forget to tell it that you are done. Don't save for later. If you save it for later, I will be going in and scoring this, and I will score it at the end of the day today. So if you save it for later, I will have to tell it that you are done. So get this done today. Thank you.